Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to Chippy Gaming. So I've got a nice chill video for you today because I'm about to give you something that's going to make your next Terraria playthrough just a little bit more fresh. I see a lot of you have been flocking back to Terraria now that Journey's End has been announced. And I don't blame you, that trailer was designed to get you all hyped up. So I see a lot of you are coming back for one final playthrough before the big update, the final one. And I want to make that playthrough just a little bit better for you. So I'm looking once again at the Calamity Texture Pack. And to stop you all getting bored as I rattle on, I brought on Chaos to try and do a simple build using the texture pack. He's never used it before, but he is a master builder in Terraria. And if you've never seen Chaos before, I'm going to leave a link to him down below. You guys have taken him from 1,000 to 4,000 subscribers. I'd like to see him at 10, really. So go and check him out. He's linked down below. And while I've got him, I'm going to ask him real quick, what's his thoughts on the texture pack, even though he's had it for a short amount of time? Because I'm interested in what the perspective of a builder is.
Well, I'm really liking the colors. I like that everything's a little bit darker than it normally is. And the color blend's just looking really, really good in Terraria. I can't wait to see where the texture pack is going to go. At the moment, the only complaint that I really have is that the textures feel a little bit busy compared to vanilla textures, and since not everything has been done yet, you can kind of see them side by side, and it makes the new textures pop out a lot more maybe than it's intended to be. But I think once the texture pack is complete, it's going to look amazing, and I can't wait to see it.
I've been a big supporter of this since it was first revealed, and I've been following the progress ever since, but it's been a little slow. I've used this texture pack in a main series, and it's gone down pretty well. I see a lot of people love it. Some people, it's not their thing, but I understand that. The reason I'm talking about it once again today is because it just received a huge update. It's now twice as big, pretty much, and that's made a big difference because we're kind of getting to this point where this is almost a complete conversion of Terraria, and that's what you want. When I said in the last video, texture packs are going to be so popular when 1.4 comes around, that's going to be even more so now that we know it's the final update. People love a variety, you know? They don't want to look at the same thing all the time. Sometimes they like it a little bit different. So in today's video, I'm going to go through some of the things I noticed straight away. There are some other changes in the world, I'm sure, that are there. I won't notice them because, look, I haven't got the keenest eye. But here's what I noticed straight away. First off, we have custom sand. This is amazing because when I made that first video, you had this like beautiful world, and then you got to the desert and you were like, it's a little bit jarring because it's the original. And as you can see, if we go through, all the way through, it's all custom. It looks amazing. Like, it was well worth the update. Well, the wait for the update. It's been about 4 months. It's a community-led project. Essentially, people can submit their sprites, and then the main people, they look over them. They probably tweak them. They put them all together. And it's just one big community project. And I absolutely love it. I think it's awesome. Now let's look at the Crimson. So this is a part of the world I didn't show in my initial video because it wasn't done. We only had the corruption, which, you know, I'm all for. I'm team corruption. But here's the Crimson. Once again, looking real nice. I really like this. Now, there's going to be a custom sprite for the Brain of Cthulhu, and that's apparently going to come in a smaller update pretty soon, which I really like the idea of, doing little small updates. I kind of thought that's what the approach they were going to take when this first came out, you know, these little small updates. When I didn't see there was an update for a long time, I was kind of getting a little bit concerned, but I know it was all worth the wait, right? So here's the Crimson, looking beautiful, and definitely a big improvement. Like, look at that. So, the Granite Biome. This is something that stood out to me straight away. I couldn't remember if I'd shown it on Chippy's couch or not, if it's been tweaked since then. But I came here and I was like, yeah, you look real good. I want to show this. So, you would never imagine that this is made by multiple people. You would think that this is one vision, one person working on it, because it just blends well together. I really like it. The temple, looking damn fine. And I like this because I feel like temple wall at the minute is kind of dark and dingy. It's a little bit rough. I like how this temple wall is just a lot smoother. Like, it actually looks like bricks. And that's how I felt about the Granite Biome as well. Just like a little bit smoother. The stuff like the altar's been changed. The chests have been changed. Looks really good. Have the traps been changed? They have. They fit in really nice. I love these little, like, green accents here as well. So this is what a floating island looks like now. I feel like this is the only texture I've got my doubts on. Like, I won't lie. Like, this is the only one I'm not fully feeling. And I don't know if that's because when I look at a floating island, I see it as this, like, very bright and clean, simple build. Whereas this is, it's kind of messy. You know, it's got a bit of a grungy theme to it, but so is the texture pack as a whole. So, like, what do I know, really? But, I don't know. Like, I feel like this really makes the 3D effect, the 2.5D effect stand out on this island compared to, like, normal Terraria. I don't know if you guys are getting that as well, but it kind of feels like I've got that 3D mod on, but, like, really, really subtly. So, the ice biome. I thought it'd be interesting to try and make this crimson, see what happens. So as you can see, the ice blocks are changing. I thought it changed the back wall. Does it not change the back wall when you use a contaminator? Apparently not. So let's swap these colors around. So here it is with hallowed as well. Just to show you, these are new. Like, you couldn't do this in the last update. I don't think you could have the hard mode versions of the ice biome. So these are just the different colors if I swap that over again. You got corruption now as well. I don't know which one's my favorite. Like, sprite-wise, I feel like this might be my favorite. I thought hallowed was going to take it, but I really like how this changes the ice blocks. So here's the point that draws a lot of people in with custom texture packs, and that's custom boss sprite. So this is the queen bee. You're kind of looking at my live reactions right now. It looks great. I really like it. This has been part of the new update as well. And we're also going to look at the wall of flesh in a moment. Man, it looks so good. If you didn't get the chance to catch my first video, it's got a lot of the boss sprites already done. For example, like Skeletron, Eater of Worlds, the Lunatic Cultist, they're all done. We're just waiting on the Moon Lord, essentially. Ah, it looks great. I really, really like the sprite. Well done on that one. Okay, wall of flesh time. Once again, live reaction. Let's see what this looks like. Oh! Oh! That's probably the most out there sprite they've had in this texture pack. Wow, I really like the back part here with the squidging eyes. Oh my god. I think this might be like one of my favorite parts about it. I really like where they've gone with this. They've really gone for that like horror gruesome vibe. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just like it. It's like disfigured horror, pretty much. Yeah, wall of flesh looking good. Man, this texture pack gets an A+ from me. So, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for chilling with me as I talk about some of the aspects I really like about this texture pack. It obviously gets an A+ from me. I know it's not for everyone, but do consider using it when you do your next playthrough. It's going to make things just look a whole lot more interesting. And who knows where this pack will be in a couple of months when 1.4 launches. It's going to launch with official texture pack support, so people are going to be scrambling for a texture pack, and I feel like this might be the one that the majority of people choose, or at least, you know, that's just my opinion. Huge thank you to Chaos for helping out at the beginning of the video, doing that awesome build, keeping you guys entertained. Do check him out, he's awesome. I'll leave a link to him down below. Like I mentioned earlier, he's a small channel, and he could do with some attention, so really do go check him out. Thank you all for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.